Hey everyone, Nuno here and welcome to today's video. So on this video I'll be showing you guys the best prayers, at least in my opinion, for Graveyard Keeper. So let's just jump into it, but before we jump, let me please ask you guys to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications, because it's definitely the best way to not only help the channel but also be updated and whenever I upload new content for the channel. Okay, all right, so prayers are very important in the game, not only because they are the main source of fate, but also a great way for making money and getting specific buffs. And having that in mind, let me talk about the 3 prayers that I use the most, and at least for me they're the best ones. Okay, I'm not saying that the other ones aren't good. For me, all the prayers have useful things, but these 3 ones are the ones I use the most, and the ones that I think they are definitely the best ones. Okay, the first prayer I'm going to talk about is probably the one I use the less, which is the prayer for imagination. Now, this one gives us a buff that provides inspiration, and we'll have definitely a better chance for writing something of good quality. This is extremely useful if you guys want to write, gold quality stories or eventually gold quality books. Extremely useful, not a bad idea or not a bad thing to definitely increase other prayers' quality, and therefore it's an important one for me, at least. Now, the second prayer is the prayer for repose. Now, this one provides a buff that will make Donkey deliver new corpses with more red skulls and white skulls. Why is this important? Well, if you want to do the 12 white skull corpses, which is the perfect corpse for your graveyard, you will need a corpse that has as many red and white skulls as possible. Ideally, you would be with a 4-5 ratio, like I've explained on a previous video. But either way, using this buff, which I've been using a lot this prayer just to get the buff, it's definitely one of the best ways to get better corpses for your graveyard. So honestly, I've been using these prayer, at least at the end part of the game, a lot more than any other prayers before. Okay, all right, the last one and probably the best prayer in the game is the combo prayer. And why? Combo increases faith and donations by either 50%, 100%, and 150%, depending on the quality, if it's bronze, silver, or gold quality. And the good thing is that it's not worse than the prayer for donations or the prayer for fate, because it combines both of them, but it's not worse than the single ones. Okay, and the reason why I say it's not worse is because the quality of those both prayers, when they are at gold quality, it also will only increase 150% more. So in the end, you can say that you're getting the best of the 2 prayers in just only one. It's just the combo, you get the 2, and that's it. Therefore, at least for me, is by far one of the best, if not the best prayer in the game. Okay, and that's basically it. Those are the top 3 prayers that I use, and therefore for me they're the best ones. Okay, I know that I didn't mention other prayers, and in fact, like I said before, all of them are good and useful, but I honestly don't really use them, so I didn't talk much about them. But just as a quick overview, you have the prayer for excellence, which is good if you want to craft something with better quality. You have the prayer for prosperity, which creates the blessing of commerce that can be used to directly improve the vendor's tiers, therefore unlocking it. The prayer for protection, which reduces your character damage. You also have the prayer for retribution, which increases your character damage. So it's the opposite. One that reduces, the other one increases. You also have the prayer for repentance, which increases the number of people that use the confessional in your church, and therefore you will gain more faith by doing that. And finally, you have the prayer for shots and roots, which by the name you probably already guessed, it increases the yield and growth rate of crops. and that's basically it. Yeah, guys, honestly, it's basically up to you guys to select which one is the best, or the ones that you really need. Depends on whatever you're doing in the game. For me, those 3 are the best ones. I don't really use the other ones that much, or in fact I never even craft the other ones. But either way, guys, thank you very much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you guys at least don't lose the notification whenever I upload new content. And also, guys, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and tell me what is your favorite prayer and why. Okay, once again, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Cheers.